these really are modern dinosaurs. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, this is something you would see in the Jurassic period. And the fact that it's this tame is incredible. All right, so we're gonna take a look at a white throat monitor here, Tom.
It's from South Africa.
Explain
it's,
what.
Or it's sometimes called a Cape Rock monitor from South Africa. It's a Varanus albigularis is the prettiest of the white throat monitors, which include black throats and a lot of the common ones in the pet trade.
Okay.
And
is this rare or is this a common?
It's not a common one. It's common in the wild. It's not common in captivity, but they are captive bred.
They do well outside too, obviously.
They can hibernate actually. So.
Oh, if it gets too cold in the winter?
Yeah, they could live way far north of here.
Oh, look at this little guy here.
Yeah.
I did see him. He was up front before.
I don't see him now. Where is he? Under the rock still?
I bet he's behind the rocks. Hi, Max.
You want to send us home with some quail eggs?
I want you to tell me how to set up some quail. I want to breed quail. I told you.
I'll get Vanessa to.
What?
I'll get Vanessa to show you how. I don't know how to. She Googled.
Oh, she does. Oh, she just Googled it.
That's hers. Yep.
That's amazing.
I don't know how to do it exactly, but if you get a cage like that, they don't fly and hurt themselves. I can tell you that. They don't run out of the cage. I'll get Vanessa to get you all of that info. They're easy as shit to breed. Really? Yeah. They're easy to keep.
Who builds all your cages, Tom?
I have this guy named Matt do it.
Did a good job.
Look at that.
Pretend you're a wildlife photographer.
Look at that. Get a film of that. She's
wow, look at that. And is that pretty much full grown, Tom?
It's a big adult, but they get probably slightly bigger. They max out at 6 feet. That's probably 5.5.
That is enormous.
It is.
So cool too.
A big baby too.
Have you bred these yet?
I have not, but a lot of people have. I just don't have a female.
Right. Are they hard to sex when they're born?
When they're babies, yeah, they're real hard.
So you got to almost buy a group of those things.
Yeah, or get some with a little size on them. You can sex them once they have some size.
Look at this guy, Wade. This is fun.
Yeah, well, he won't eat eggs, but.
Yeah, he's funny. He's just hanging out.
He probably thinks we have fig Newtons or something. He's like, ooh, people.
And that's Jimmy. She's got her head out of the box. Really sweet. And that's Scarface, and then the big ones in here. That was a wild-caught croc monitor.
Oh, really?
Right there. He was in the jungle about 8 months ago, this one.
How'd you get that one?
That's just Wachowski. I got it from him. It was the worst-looking one I've ever seen.
And so you said, I want that one.
No.
Got character.
He didn't tell me about it and sent it to me anyway, and I just felt sorry for it and kept it.
Well, his personality was.
That's the truth.
Are these ones you can actually take out? You can lift up?
You can.
Wow.
All of them, even this one.
And are these because you work with them and they're so tame? Or
yeah, that one was tame when I got it, but it's not about us working with them as much as treating them well.
Yeah.
I don't have these little teeny tiny cages, so they're scared all the time.
True, I never thought about that.
Keep your shit as prisoners of war. You probably.
So they're on the defense all the time that way because they're stressed out, probably. Right. I never thought about that. Especially lizards.
Yeah.
Snakes almost like sometimes.
You can't tell because they'll just hide and not want to see you.
Right.
They'll only express themselves when you mess with them.
Interesting. Yeah.
So you
lizards
don't see
really
it, but it really affects them. Well, snakes do too.
Well, you said
you don't see the suffering with snakes.
Yeah.
It's not that it's different. It's just not as obvious.
I got you.
But let me come in here with me and close this door. Come here.
Tyler, you want to come in here? Come over here.
This is Scarface.
Come see Scarface.
Okay, Scarface was in the jungle.
This lizard was in the jungle
less than 6 months ago.
Wow, and look at how.
It's a crocodile monitor.
Look at how tame it is.
Only because we give it a good home and treat it well. That's all it's about. Yeah, close that or he'll. Look at this girl right here.
Look at the hand.
Yeah. Oh God, that you can.
And now these things can give you a vicious bite.
Oh, it bites you. Oh, this
you've been bit by this.
Oh God, it crippled my finger. One of them did. The one in the other. The next
when they were breeding, right?
No, they were fighting, and I
you
was
try to
separating
separate them.
Yeah. But look.
So you got to give them a level of respect.
Well, I have a huge amount of respect for that lizard, and he does for me too. And he knows that I'm not going to hurt him.
Right.
So therefore, he has invited me into his world, and when he invites me in, I'll accept it. If you notice, I don't force myself on him.
Sure.
If
He's almost coming to you. It's like
he
wants
will.
your
If I
attention,
stand
yeah.
here, he's going to get out and get on this box in a second and want to get on my shoulder.
That's amazing.
And this is a wild caught lizard.
It's unbelievable.
If you got an egg out there, is there an egg out there?
Yeah.
Let me have one for him. Oh, is she climbing on you?
Well, no, it was just her hand was
It's
on
amazing that this was wild caught only 8 months ago, and
8 months ago.
it's so attentive to you and wants the attention from you.
Why not? I'm the good guy. I bring it food.
Right. The hand, never bite the hand that feeds it. That's
No.
what they always say.
Open that up on the inside.
I'll say my left
Here you go.
They're kind of sticky.
What's this?
I love that these guys eat eggs. It's so cool.
Hey, buddy. You want to eat?
It's funny. There's a million flies in here, and they only go to me. I'm like
they're
fly.
on me too.
I'm like fly bait.
Ow! Don't grab hold of my hand. Grab hold. Yeah, he doesn't want to take the egg. He's worried about making a mistake. No, he is. They're that smart. Come on in. Look up in the.
Take a look at what he's doing. He's eating that egg. That's really cool.
He hadn't yet, but they will in the next cage.
It's like these really are modern dinosaurs. I don't care what anyone says. I mean,
Look
this
at
is
here.
something you would see in Jurassic period. And the fact that it's this tame is incredible. Look at that. There's the intro to our video right there. Eating an egg.
Hey, bud. He's having trouble getting it.
This would not be a lizard you'd want to hand feed. Probably.
Not for most people.
No. Like, these eggs are slippery. He'd probably eat that
He's
whole.
just targeting. See, he licked me all over the
Yeah,
hands.
yeah. He's
Here, I'm
tasting
gonna put
it.
some in here for you because here, well, he wants to make sure where my hand is. I'm gonna give these to the ones next door. He'll get them like this for sure inside of here. I see he'll take it now. No, he's listening to the outside. Bye bye, buds.
Crazy.
I'll see you later.
He is massive. What a nice enclosure this is, Tom. This is an awesome enclosure.
Yeah.
Is he? This is one of the nicest enclosures I've ever seen in outdoor.
Yeah, they're all gonna be like that. We're making one of those that we just went into. So go ahead.
Look at this. Tyler, come here.
Big boy.
Yeah, you can go in and film if you want to. Just do what Stacy tells you to do. I'm trying to not get too many people. Go ahead in. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
you
won't
can
go in. I won't. I don't
ahead.
need to go in. I don't need to go in.
You can go in, go
I
ahead.
want him to get the footage. We can talk out here.
Okay.
Talk to me about this monitor.
Okay. This monitor is a crocodile monitor, which is the longest species of monitor on the planet. They can reach up to probably at least 12 feet long. That one's at least 8 or 9 feet long right there.
Crazy.
That's a gigantic egg he's got. And he's
Yeah.
got to swallow it whole.
Oh, he is.
I mean, these things are really, really
Oh, it's
impressive
massive. Look at
looking.
the teeth.
You know what, Tom?
Look at the
I've
teeth of
watched
that.
videos of yours and seen these things. There's nothing that you can't get a concept of it until you see it in person.
You can't.
It's that incredible looking in
You
person.
really can't.
I was like, they look cool. But when I see them in person, it's like I'm like, man, I want one of these. There's another one right there
Oh
too.
yeah, that's a female. That's a female bit me. That's she's real tame though.
Yeah.
She just was. I had a net on her while she's coming up to get eggs. See.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's amazing. What a nice setup. Now, I love. Do they like the water? Because you got a
Love
really
it,
big
yeah.
water feature there.
Yeah. Water monitors. If I had water monitors in here, half this cage size would be water
That's
because
true.
they live in the water.
Yeah, that's true. Now, how do you?
Well, I've got sulfurs coming, and I'm going to have
Oh, you
more
do? Oh,
There'll be half as many cages on here because 2 of these cages will be one with big pools and
Oh,
all
that's
the
gonna
rest.
be beautiful. Now, how do you
Yeah.
clean the when they poop in the water? What do you do?
The water overflows down that pipe.
Oh,
that's
so
in
it's
it,
constantly
outside,
moving at it. Okay.
And all I have to do is pull that pipe to drain it and bleach it, and it's crystal clean, just like a swimming pool.
It bleaches it too. Huh?
I can bleach it.
Wow, cool.
Look at this shit now.
You really set this up nice. Look at those 2 of them together.
I
Wow.
gave her her own, but
She wants it. She wants his eggs.
Yeah, she'll come over where he is. Now watch, that's all breeding stuff you're seeing there now. See the head?
Oh, really?
See the head move?
Yeah,
See?
yeah. That's a breeding behavior.
Yeah, it's like snakes when they jerk.
Yeah. That's cool. Now,
She's gravid right now.
oh,
the
she is.
female
She's
yeah.
tiny too compared to him.
Well, she's 7 feet long.
Now, let me ask you this question: If
That's enough too, honey. He's so fat, he don't need any more damn
They-
eggs.
they-
Don't give him
they-
any more.
They like eggs to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, will
Yeah.
they eat their own eggs if they lay them?
Nope, I've tried to show them their own fertile eggs, and they don't.
Really?
don't
They will
mess
not
with
eat them.
Nope.
Okay. So do you have to take them out? Do you incubate their
No,
eggs?
we incubate them.
Okay.
Watch this now. Let's see, fix it. Maybe see breeding right here.
What are these?
And because see, these don't care if you see them. You know, I've got a baby one of these. I hatched the Jimmy's.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to ask you about. Was
Yeah,
that
it's
the Partho
inside.
one?
That's Parthenogenesis, yeah. Parthenogenesis.
What are these? What do babies go for? Like,
8 grand.
oh wow, they're still
Yeah.
very rare.
Shit, yeah. I can count 3 or 4 people in the world that have ever bred them.
That's amazing. And what's the secret?
And you can get imported, setting them up like this.
Outdoor. Oh, so they need a naturalistic enclosure.
Yeah, or it could be inside even if it was a big enough enclosure, like a big zoo might give them or something. But
Right.
people just don't keep them, and the private people that keep them, none of them have enough room to keep them.
That's an interesting. You know, a lot
So
of
they
people
put
don't
'em
realize
in little
that.
tiny goddamn cages. I mean, even people like Kevin McCurley, they.
Well, he's in.
Fuck,
He's up in New
Look
Hampshire.
at this now.
He-
See, they're paying no attention to her. That's with them.
yeah.
This is between them.
I love it.
And Stacy goes in there and sits down a lot in the wintertime
Yeah.
on that rock, and that big lizard gets and lays up in her lap and basks.
the key is setting them up right, and that's
Correct.
that's the lesson I'm learning here
Keeping them
today.
in a humane way.
Right.
How hard is that, and where did we lose that?
'Cause-
When I was young,
Yeah.
and we didn't know how to keep reptiles in the 60s.
Yeah. Kept them in
We
fish
kept
tanks.
giant snakes. No, we kept giant snakes in giant cages.
Did you really?
I
didn't
lived
know
in a
that.
trailer when I was real young with my first wife for a few years, 12 by 65.
And you had snakes
The
in there?
bedroom at the end was a complete giant walk-in reticulate python cage.
Oh my God.
And I had a pair of big retics, and that's all I had in that one room.
Really? That's funny.
From floor to ceiling and heavy.
And
on
they
the
probably
outside
bred
wires.
every year, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. And then I now see people with retics and pull out boxes,
I
and they
know.
think it's cool.
I know.
I mean, come
I know.
on. We didn't know much about them, but we knew that an 18.
Not everyone has a great setup like you do here, you know? I'm going to have you build, I'm going to have you get me.
You know what? You shouldn't. If you can't give it a good setup, maybe you ought to think about not giving.
You're right. What would something like this cost to build, you think?
This whole thing.
This is a very big enclosure.
This
Yeah.
entire section of them here
Yes.
cost $18,000.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
Yes,
So-
it is.
But if
You
you
gotta
want, you're
prep
saying if you want to keep these things right, you got to do it this
Well,
way.
yeah. I mean, people will go out and buy. There's people that would buy that baby from me for $8,000 and put it in a $200 cage.
I know, isn't it funny?
Hold that, let me
yeah,
just get
it's
this
funny
thing
how
up.
people will cheap out on a cage when they're
Yeah.
buying such an expensive
Yeah,
animal.
look at this thing with Stacy. She can pick him up and walk around with him in the yard. Look, pick him up. Put your hand up under him. Okay. Once he said, pick up under him, just pick him up.
I
turn
love
around.
how tame they are. That's the
Watch
amazing
this.
thing.
Look at this. Watch this now. Look at this. Look at this.
That is incredible. That
Look
thing
at
weighs
that.
more than Stacy does. Without a doubt, more than Stacy does.
And talk about letting her do it.
Yeah.
You try to hold that.
I
if
know.
they don't
I
wanna be
don't know if
held.
I would have that.
Now, by
I'll
the
pick up
way,
a snake.
it's trained not to run out the door either.
Oh, he is.
So
Okay.
you know. Yeah.
Probably in 5 years, I'll come here, Tom. You'll have these guys running around wild.
But see,
they don't want to
did you
leave.
notice he didn't try to run out?
No, he's
But
very
what
happy.
he does, I bump him if he starts to. So he hasn't tried to get out past the door now in a long time. They
Oh,
remember.
Interesting.
They remember. You can
I didn't even have
teach your animals stuff.
You said they're very smart, and
And he's
so
used to
that's
it, 'cause he
all of
noticed
them.
I didn't have a good grip on him too, and he let me adjust.
Yeah, he
and
lets you
everything
adjust him.
what a beautiful animal.
He's the biggest baby
She's
ever.
the biggest
I
baby
didn't
ever.
realize how beautiful they are until I saw them.
And
in
okay,
person.
that one is the one that used to belong to Don Kay.
Okay.
He's a pretty famous herper up
Yeah.
in Jupiter. And that was the one that was considered so dangerous, that big one that she was holding. That's
This
the
one?
that bit Don Kay's hand and crippled his left hand.
No way.
That's the one.
And you think it was because he probably just wasn't keeping it right, a big enough
It
closure?
just wasn't a big enough cage. There's nothing wrong against
I gotta do
Dogs came here.
this. This is the nicest
And
outdoor enclosure I've seen. This is better than
And
any
I'm not
zoo.
and I'm not criticizing keeping him or anything, and
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened,
Right.
but it bit him really bad. I know that. And that female,
Well, I mean, we saw
as
what
tame
happened
as
here.
it is, that bit me.
Yeah. That's the female that bit you?
Yeah, that one. And she's tame as could possibly be, but I had a net on her. I had to net her, and she was scared.